Hey guys, Woods Devil here. Uh, Went out to the park today and was going to do a Fun Knife Friday video, and I actually started it, and I got called away for a family emergency. So I ended up at home, and as much as I hate to shoot videos indoors, I'm gonna do one here right now. So today for Fun Knife Friday, thought I'd talk about a knife that I've had for several years, and this is it here. It's called a Hero Edge, and it's just a Chinese Bolo. This is, I guess, the company name. Kind of a Bolo style knife. Now I took this knife with me to the 2012 Dirt Time gathering, and I carried this and used it for a lot of the skills classes. This thing did processing of wood projects and traps, and also digging up rhizome on cattails. We did a pit bake, and this was my side knife for that. I made a sheath for it. Where did I put the sheath? Ah, it's over there. Hang on. Gonna have to jockey around the camera. So I just made a basically a crow style belt sheath for it. Actually decorated it with some Chumash pictographs of Sky Coyote and the sun, and just fits in there just like that. I covered the handle with leather just to give me a little extra grip so it wasn't so slippy. It's a nice smooth handle. Modification I made was did some file work to do some jimping, and then took an electric pencil and just stippled this so it's got a real good traction surface. One thing that's interesting about this, it's got these holes so that you have traction so you can choke up on the blade and do fine work if you want to do some drilling or scribing or something. No sawback on this. It's got a smooth back, and actually you can throw sparks with these holes. You can put your ferro rod, if you have a small enough one, like an 1/8 inch or maybe 3/16, you can put it through one of these holes and then draw it back. Put this down towards the nest over here and then draw it back, and you can throw sparks. The spine is not a good sharp 90. It's kind of smooth, and it won't throw those sparks. I really like this style of knife. It's kind of got the recurve here. So today I'm working on a canoe spoon. I'm making Christmas gifts for friends, and so you can grab this, put a piece of leather over the blade to protect your hand, and you can just work it back as a draw knife. Kind of like a tracker style knife. It's the same concept. So I'm just working this down. I made pencil marks of how much I wanted to take off. Okay. So yeah, I took that down nicely, and then I need to do the other side. I'm going to use the leather mitt because if I slip, I don't want to cut my hand open. It gives me a little extra grip and protects my hand. I've never owned a tracker knife, but they look pretty cool. They look like they got a lot of functions. Someday I'll probably pick one up. It's a little big. I've seen the Tom Brown T1. There's 4 models. Okay, I need to take that down a little more. There's 4 models. The T4 is a little guy, and Equipped to Endure did a really great video. Joe Flowers did a great video showing that little knife in action, and he was pretty taken with it. But that T1's a beast. And then there's a couple of smaller models, a T2 and a T3. And I think the T1 I think is a 6.5 inch blade, something like that. And then the other two I want to say are around the 5 inch mark. Okay, that looks pretty good, I think. Yeah, okay. So now I've worked that down more to where I want it. Now, you can do push cuts. Of course, I'll do the nicer work later with files and stuff. You know, the initial stages are just roughing this out, getting it kind of where I want it. Big believer in what David Holliday had to say, that you know, he can make any knife work with his skills, and I think that's what you want to strive for, is to be able to pick any knife up and accomplish what you need, and that only comes by practice. See, I need to take this down. Comes with practice and using them, and little projects like this are a great way to learn. Doing little things like spoons and camp items, tent stakes, tarp stakes, things like that. I hope I'm keeping this up in frame for you guys. Yeah, so this was not a lot of money. I'm pretty sure it was only around $15 or so, if that. Now that's a 13-inch overall knife, and cutting edge is 7 inches from the tip to the end of the cutting edge. That's a 7-inch blade. It's a good sized knife, you know. I mean, that's the same length as like a K-bar type knife. It's a big knife. It's a lot to work with to do fine work. Yeah, my first choice would be, you know, a pocket knife that I could do carving with. But it's good to see what you can do with something like this. I've heard people say a big knife can do a little knife's job, but a little knife can do can't do a big knife's job. And that's probably true, but actually it's best to have both. Have a good pocket knife that you can do fine work with. Have a sheath knife, bushcraft knife for the bigger tasks. Anyway, that's all there is to it. I just thought I'd show this one off for Fun Knife Friday. This has done a lot of work for me over the years, and it's holding up real well. Hero Edge Bolo style knife. So thanks for dropping by, and we will check you later.